Hey, everybody, it's Miriam here at the Paperwheelz Studio. Today, believe it or not, I am participating in the 3 under 30. In fact, I might get a little more than 3 under 30. What I'm doing today is, I worked on these little journals the other day with you, started putting some things inside them, and none of them have covers. So I thought I could get 3 journal covers done today. And if we have time for a 4th, maybe I could throw in a 4th. I've got some things here laying on my desk. I just cheated a little, flipped through my ephemera envelope here so I could see what I have. And I also have my couple pieces of lace laid out, my glue, of course. And I have my little ephemera bowl here that I always have on my desk, in case something I have here just might go with what I have. I really don't know where I'm going with these. I just thought I would see what I could come up with. Well, those blue circles might work pretty on my green one. I really don't know, y'all, honestly. So I thought I'd start and see how many. The goal is to get 3 of these done, though I have 4 on my desk. So let's just give it a shot and see what we can do. I put a lot of thought into this one here the other day and came up with a cover here. So I thought I would just do it first. And we'll just see what we end up with here. Alright. I did take a piece of brown paper and inked it up, wrinkled it, made it look kind of a little grungier since I have this cover on this journal. And we put quite a few little things in it. So it's moving right along. A few more pockets and it will be likely done. I put some, I think I did this on maybe online the other day when I was working on it. Yeah, I covered it around and I put a piece of whatever you want to call this stuff here on the spine. So anyway, here we are. So today I am just going to work on these and see what I can come up with. I do have a little bit of double-sided tape here. And I have my glues. I have scissors somewhere if I haven't lost them. That's the problem. I'm always misplacing things, and that's probably why it takes me so long to get anything done. Ah, scissors are up here. Alright, that's okay. I messed up my little piles, but no problem. We'll be just fine. I'm not going to worry. Let's see, what are you? A blank doily. I'm going my little ephemera thing. So, I have several little pieces laying here that I thought would go well with this little journal, and I'm just going to start with putting a piece of double-sided sticky tape on the back of my paper and putting it down first. Hope everybody is participating in the 3 under 30 challenge. I don't know if it's the whole month of August, but I believe that was my understanding. So it's being organized by Crafty by Tony and Margaret from 7 Plaza. So if you aren't participating, you might want to go check that out. Basically, it's making 3 items in under 30 minutes. Margaret put out a very good digital kit that can be used. I just have some other things here that I'm working with, which I'm trying to use up. So that's why I went this route. And I don't rely 100% on double-sided tape, so I'm going to add some glue to the back of this, but it really won't take but a little. How's everybody doing? I hope you are staying cool this summer where you are. We finally had some decent weather here. I love to keep my windows open. Can't do it when it gets, you know, up to 82, 83, 85 and higher. But the last week I've been able to sit on the front porch and open my windows and enjoy the fresh air. It hasn't gotten above maybe 82. Our humidity was way down. It's just been absolutely amazing. It's okay. So now I have that on there. I have my little, I have a little butterfly here that I thought I could add to this. Thought maybe I could do my butterfly like that. I made a mistake putting this on here, so it really needs covered. So I thought maybe I could add a piece of this across here. And then maybe one of these little labels I have. Just to kind of pull everything together. Like put that here maybe. I kind of like that. That's what I'm doing. I like when a plan comes together. I've always been a planning person. The older I get, the less I do it, but forgive me for my gluey fingers. I was working and finishing up some of my scrap pads. I finished those up, and I just had a couple more I was working on earlier. Some are still paper clip, but I will, if I have time, I'll show you those. And I do have a video up and coming. I like those edges there, but I do want to cover that mistake. So I think let's see if we can kind of lift these edges up and put this maybe under here. I don't know. I'm using, in this one bottle, I've got some of the Aleene's tacky glue. Oh good, it will lift. And it's pretty sticky glue, and it dries much quicker than my other white glue. So, you know, you don't have a lot of wiggle room. There, I like it. Yes, I like it with those edges over that. Perfect. So where do we want to put one of our little labels? We want it, I better not put it upside down, should I? Maybe just right there. That's already been inked. Let's just put her down right there. And the butterfly. Waffling Miriam is not allowed today because you can't waffle, you can't piddle, and you can't work slow. You gotta work a little faster today if you can get these done in under 30 minutes. That's a push for me, as you well know, because I'm a slow crafter. All right, there we go. Let's just put this little guy right here. Okay. And, oh, my butterfly tried to fly away on me. Did you see that? Okay, and then we're going to put you right here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's get some glue down here. And of course, I don't have any wipes on me. I used up the wipe I had earlier. Well, just the way it goes, I guess. And I want him on a, like he's flying across there. So we're going, and I am going to stick his wings down, though the lace, if it comes up, it doesn't matter. So, one and done. And we're at less than 10 minutes, so we're doing good here. Let's move right along. I have this baby here. Another one of our small journals with the inside pockets that I still haven't yet glued. So while I'm here, even though that's not my objective today, we're going to just put the glue down so I can get my pocket glued up. That way, if we need to do anything there on the edges, we can go ahead and do that. That'll be glued. Got a couple options that I pulled out for this one. You can tell me if I will see if I can read what you're thinking. Yeah, right. Okay, so those are now glued. Or a little glue on my thing there, but when all else fails, wipe it with your finger. I do have a couple laces here. Ooh, do I like that? Yes, I do. Do I want it like this? That's an option. Not clear around, but is a good option that we could Bring that across. Or I also have this doily here. We could still do that even with the doily on here. This doily's a little big. It blends in well. Let's see here. What if I go with this one and go down the edge with the, how about half a doily? That's what we're going to do. We're going to put this doily on and let it go around on the back. Yes, that's what I'm doing. That was quick. So let's fold our doily here. It's already right folding there, even though that's not half. So I guess that's what I'm doing. And do we want the doily and then the lace? Or do we even want the lace? I don't think we do for now, folks. So let's get some glue on the back of my doily so we can get it down here. And then maybe we'll add a few other little label-y type things. I'll get that good and glued in the center. And then let's try to add some glue around my edges. Probably get it on my mat, but it's glass mat. It'll wipe off and clean up when I'm done very well. I don't like laying my glue, setting it upright, because then you gotta work with it to get your glue back down where you want it to use it. Alright, so we've got this on here now. And let's see if there's some kind of something in my bin that I could use with this. I do have this larger label and a ticket here that I thought would go well. However, we're gonna fussy cut it and slip it under there. Yes, we are. So let me make sure that doesn't get glued down there quite yet. Okay. I don't like these yellow trims around these. I probably should have planned on clean it up before I got started here. You know me though. What you see is what you get. Thank you all for anybody who is a new subscriber. Thank you very much. I could not have my channel without you. And my goal is to make it, if at all possible. I have 2 more months, so we got to get working on this, guys. My goal is to make it to 1,000 by my October 1st birthday. And if I do, I already have things that I'm going to do some giving away of both journals and even perhaps a gift card. So you make sure, if you're not subscribed, that you subscribe and stick around so you can see what I'm giving away here later on this fall. I also have a few other little bits here that just randomly throwing out that might work as I jump through this. Got a couple other tickets, but there is a rooster. I don't think I want to put a rooster on there though. Cars, chicken house. That might be cute. We'll see here. Stamp, VIP. What else do I have? I have a random piece of stuff. Some more floral things. A rocking chair. What is this? That's a label. I haven't seen any of those for a while. Another pretty doily, huh? Okay. You're getting a glimpse of what's in my ephemera bowl here by me flipping through it. That one might go well with that other journal. That might go with this one. Okay, let's see what we got. Another label, a couple little labels that might go well with this. Trying to stick with the theme. Isn't that a beautiful sticker? Maybe that could be incorporated somehow. Blue butterfly. I did butterflies on the last one, so let's skip the butterfly. There is a key that might be kind of cool. Let's see what else. Got a ruler thing, a number, a piece of a ticket. Are you blue? No, you're ivory, but we just said we're not doing another butterfly, didn't I? There's a little piece of something, something. Not sure what, but it is green. It would go with the color scheme. I think we have enough to get through this cover. See if there's anything else that's just popping out here that I just can't live without. A bird, a piece of something that has book page writing on it. Okay. All right. This should do us. Okay, so now we got this bit here. I'm going to go ahead and put on. And then I'll pull out either my insects and animals, or plants and flowers, or my people, and find something that will, a people would probably go well on here. A people. Yes, a people, Miriam. How I got over here without my inks, but I have a little dauber here, so we're just going to use that to ink the edges of my sticker. Give it a little extra glue in case it pulled some glue off my fingers and doesn't want to stick. Oh, straighten it out. There we go. That's much better. There we go. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe a label, maybe a number of some kind on here. Field notes, Exhibit A, handle with care. Let's put just random weird number on here. And we will do it. I also have another label here that could layer up with this one, that I could put that number on. Yeah, I kind of like that. Or do we want the oval label? All these other little pieces that it got shuffled up. That's not gonna really, well, I don't know, y'all. I kind of really like that. I really like it. It's going. It's good. Going, going, gone. I wonder if we want to put that on there first, or even this, and then put the gazebo thingy over it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put this on here, and then we're going to come back in with the gazebo sticker. Gazebo, what? How do you say that? I don't know. I never have said it properly, I don't believe. And then I think I'm going to, since we put the doily, I think I'm going to skip the lace on this. I don't like to get too much on covers, especially if it's going to be a little book that I might throw, say, in my purse or something. I don't like to get, you know, too much on the cover, because the more you get on there, the more you can mess it up when you're throwing it into a bag or something. If these are just going to be little scrappy journals to use or give as gifts, then it's silly to be real fancy with, I don't like to make my little journals covers fancy. Oh yeah. Actually, I like it much better like that. You want to move slightly? Even though we didn't ink you, you are slightly crooked. Can we straighten you out without messing you up? I think so. It'll make it work. That, I think, straightened it a wee bit. All right. So do we need any lace anywhere? Or maybe just, do we want a piece across the bottom? I don't think it needs it. Maybe you do, but I really don't think it needs it. It's not the right color lace for that anyway. All right. Do we still want to do a number somewhere here? Like maybe right here at the top of this piece. Well, since it is there, that's where it's going to go. Probably shouldn't use my scissors here, but we're going to. As small as it is. These rub-ons from Tim Holtz are extremely old. I didn't even realize I had them until I was sorting through some of my stuff here. Oh yeah, perfect. Love it. I love how that one turned out. So now we have 2 done. 2 and done, and I have 8 minutes to do the last one, so we can't fiddle here. I do like this on here. I was playing around earlier with it. I kind of liked the idea of having something else with it, so I don't like the pattern necessarily to match this. I do like that lacy, and I thought maybe I could layer these up and cover up the floral part. Yep, that's what we're doing. Or do we want it like this? I think we want it like this. Yes, we do. Okay. And since this is kind of thick, I'm going to use my double-sided sticky stuff here with it. Where's that floral thing? We can maybe pull this in, or a piece of, oh, I got these stickers too laying here, so I think they will work as well. So with my intro, my video will probably be slightly over 30, but my goal is to get these pieces done. And then I have 3 journal covers done. And I'll be working on some pockets, tucks, and journal cards coming up. Some things I already have ready to go. Just might need a little bit of embellishment. So we're going to look at that in the next few days. And I do have an appointment on Thursday, so we'll just see how I'm doing, whether I get, I did post one Sunday into Monday, because I didn't get one posted into last week. I wasn't feeling well at all. So my goal is to maybe get a couple more this week to get myself a little caught up on things. Putting glue over top of my pieces here. And I don't need to go clear to the edge because it's not sticking the pieces, two pieces of paper together. I'm just simply laying this on here and sticking it. You know, I'm okay. I didn't think it was going to pop out the other side there, but I think I'm good with that. Let me, maybe it went a little crooked on me. Oh good, it's going to let me straighten things here a bit. Just barely coming out the other side, which is fine. You still can't see the floral pattern under there, which is what I wanted. And I kind of think it goes with the grunginess of the paper that's on the journal already. So let's put this on, and then I thought maybe I could add something like my label and my little flower piece. So let's, since we're going to add to it, let's put that about right there. What do you think? I think that's perfect. And make sure, before I glue this down, I really should make sure that's the front, and it is. So let's get a little bit more of my double-sided tape here. I'm trying to use it up. I'm not a real fan, but I don't want to, you know, waste it, throw it away. And this is not your average double-sided tape. It's designed to hold cloth. I think it's an Aleene's brand, I believe it is. And it's designed to hold fabric, laces, materials. So I'm sure it will hold this quite well on here. But again, I'm going to add my Aleene's white glue to it. Seems to be a good glue for me now. I do have some other white glue that I'm using up. But I do like this kind of Aleene's glue. This tacky glue, I do like it. I've used the art glitter glue. With me being a slow crafter, I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan because it dries very quickly and sometimes I cannot move fast enough. And it doesn't give me any wiggle room. I like to have a little wiggle room. This gives me a little bit more, so to speak. And it just overall is easier for me to work with. So, and I've used some white glues. If I get the one other white glue I was using, if I get too much down on something, it tends to warp it. And the Aleene's doesn't seem to be warping like my other white glue did. Alright, so we're going to put that there. If I need to slip more glue down in under the edges here, I will. Didn't get this edge very well, so let's put a little bit more down here. Well, I'm not so sure. Unless I am going to be super duper fast here gluing these down, which I could very well be. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Just need some more glue right here. And I think putting this orange down And I don't mind that that's coming up. Let's add a little more there just to kind of give it a sticky stick. And this is a on sticker. I used the sticker maker and made it quite some time ago. And we went over it in one of our videos that we were testing out some Mod Podge or some kind of surface substance. Wow. Can't glue it down because it's got a frame around here, but it's kind of gotten stuck to it. So, it's taken me a minute or two to get this off here. Where's my straight pen? Let me get this here. Actually, I just remembered I wanted to use those other labels on this too. So, there we go. As always, if you can't get your stickers off, you can always glue them down, but this one has the border that I don't want on here. So, trying to get it started because whatever I put on top of it must have glued it down to the backing a bit around the edges. There we go. Finally. And I dropped my dauber, so I don't think this one's going to have any problem staying. So let's pick up one of these orange ones. Yeah, this one will be okay. Up here at the top. Get everything sticking to everything today. All right. Didn't quite make 30 minutes, but give me a break, I guess. I'm close enough, don't you think? Ah, that one's stuck there forever. Isn't that, like, very interesting? Guess I'll take another one off here. Hopefully it won't be stuck forever. So apparently this was not good stuff to stick these on. So let's just do this. All else fails, forget peeling it off and trim it. I'm getting two labels here, but so 3 under 30 can be done if you don't have fumble fingers like me. You could get this easily done, or if you know what you want on it prior to starting, you could easily do that. Me, however, I tend to complicate things because of my weaknesses. It just is what it is, y'all. Let's give it a little something on the edges. This is a different color ink. Just happen to have the dauber laying here on my desk, but it'll also blend well with what I have here. Yeah, the 72's the right way up there, so we'll put that there. And then I think I want this piece to come down over that piece of washi tape on the bottom, like right here, like that. Yeah, right like that. Or do I even want that piece on there? I don't think I do. Now that I got it all cut out. I think we're going to leave it at that. And get that little bit. And we'll come off there. There it goes. Alright. So, there we go, y'all. We've got our 3 covers. I think this needs to go up. Can I? That's where it needs to go, right? Let's put it right. Oh, there's a bloom there. That's, no, it doesn't matter where that goes. Let's put this right here. Yep. Yep. Like that better. Alright, so we got 1, 2, and 3 mini journals covered in 3 under 30. You all have a nice day, and be sure you like and subscribe, and come back for more.